This video is to show how to work with Java UDF for Pig. I won't go through the very details because we have done most of this before. This is a Maven project in Eclipse. This Maven project has this pom.xml. In addition to the Hadoop common, we add another dependency, which is a pig, apache.pig. After we add this pom.xml, we will have those jar files in the Maven dependencies. This is the same as we have done before for the MapReduce in Eclipse. And this is an example. This is a simple example UDF. So this class Paul is a power function with two inputs and with two inputs, let's say A and B, and it outputs the A to the power of B. And so it extends this eval function, and the function to instantiate it is exec here. So the actual implementation is this part. It's better to add the try catch clause. This is to capture the potential risk when running this code. And okay, the logic is actually quite simple. So it multiplies base multiple times, and the number of times equal to the exponent, and it also catches whether the this power is generating a number too large, and show warnings when the number is overflow. Okay, and that's the logic of this UDF. So it will takes in, okay, this input is the tuple. This tuple needs to have two parameters, and we will see how, and they have to be integers, and we will see how this will correspond to the values that we pass from pig to this UDF. Okay, then the next step is to export this Java file into a jar. It already exists, then overwrite. Then I already have this jar file on my laptop, so it's okay. So this is a path. This is a path on my local computer. This is the one I just generated, and I have already copied it as CP, carrying the key from this file to my Hadoop cluster into this folder and in this jar file. Okay, and here it is. I also created a very simple test data. It has 4 lines, with two integers separated by space in each line. And okay, this is already uploaded. This is already copied to Hadoop, and this pig file. And it's okay. So it's quite simple. It registers this jar. Okay, because they are in the same directory. So if they are not in the same folder, then this should be the path to this jar file. And load this data because the columns are not separated by a tab, which is the tab is a default delimiter. And then we need to tell pig it need to split each line by space, and it has two columns named by x and y. They are integers. Those are schemas. We tell pig, and then in this for each statement, for each data, we generate x, y, and okay, this is a package name. This is a package name dot this. Okay, it's a package name dot this class name, and two inputs, x and y. Even though there is only one input, but this is a tuple with two fields. The first one is a base, and the second one is an exponent. And since we only have four records, and we don't need to store we don't have a demand to store the data, so we just dump it. Okay, when you are working with a large output, don't dump the output. It will take a really long time and consume a lot of memory. If you want to check, you can just you can either store the large output into file, or you can use limit to get only a few lines and dump those. Okay. Okay, we run this in the same way. Pig file name dot pig. Okay, so this is the dumped output, x, y, and x to the power of y. So 2 to the power, so 4 squared, that's 16. So everything seems to be fine, and our UDF works. Okay, that's all for this video.